A quick introduction to tapotement and vibration techniques. So tapotement is a sequence of percussive massage techniques, and it's not widely used in terms of sports massage and is seen more often in other modalities of massage. But with cupping in particular, there has been some research to show that it can benefit in respiratory conditions. So for example, to help breaking down or to excrete mucus in conditions like cystic fibrosis. Note, because it's percussive in its nature, it's not appropriate for clients with osteoporosis, for example. But whenever you're using it, you need to avoid doing it over bony prominences, avoid over the kidneys and lower back, and don't use on cramp or muscle spasm. But in saying that, although there isn't a wealth of research to show the benefit of it, a lot of clients like the feeling of it, and it helps to desensitize those tissues, which again, if it's something we want to achieve and our clients like, it's a great tool to have in our box. First technique here is hacking. So we're going to use our hands separately, and the key here is soft wrists and soft fingers. We're in a squat, but the movement is coming from a rotation of our forearms and our hands. Now, if our wrists are stiff, if our fingers are stiff, that's going to be just simply impact from us to our client, so it's going to be quite uncomfortable and might even be a little bit damaging to the client, and also damaging to you, getting that impact into your fingers and wrists. So soft fingers, soft wrists, and as you move through that hacking technique, you should hear a lovely soft sound from your fingers. Again, this can be invigorating when fast, but again, relaxing when slow. Prayer, next technique. Hands together in a prayer position, and the hands are together, but the fingers are soft. And it's a nice controlled rotation of both hands together. So it actually looks a little bit like hacking, but feels quite different. And again, with any tapotement technique, the speed is key. What are you trying to achieve? If it's to slow things down, desensitize, relax, it's about slow rotations of the wrist or hand. Whereas if it's to invigorate, warm up, get someone ready pre-event, then we want to be using faster, more invigorating, percussive movements. Cupping, a really important one here. So you create a cup with your hands. This is key. We are not slapping the client. So there is a gap, an air pocket between your hand and their body. And again, it is just a movement of the forehand and wrist, creating almost a soft puffing sound as you connect with the client. If we're hearing slapping, it feels like slapping. And again, we will show you this live because it's so important that we make sure you get this right. A soft cup of the hand, thumb closed to the hand, and just creating a nice soft cupping effect over the target area. Again, monitor your speed. What are you trying to achieve? As I said, very effective over the thoracic area to help with coughs, cystic fibrosis, and other respiratory conditions. Now let's look at vibration techniques. So vibration is a massage technique in which the tissues are pressed and released in an up and down movement, which helps to increase temperature and local circulation to an area. So really helps to just get things moving as part of our warming up of the tissue, getting things to relax so that we can start working with our deeper strokes. A very important thing to note here is that we must support the joints. We do not want to be vibrating, especially at speed or at pace, through joints where the client is relaxed and they're not supported. So let's take a look at how we can apply vibration to a number of body areas. Here I'm just going to use the palm of my hand to apply some vibrations to the lower limb. So it's just an up and down motion on the tissue, but the movement, the pressure is coming from my back leg, with my hand simply moving forward and backward. So that connection with the client is with the back leg. We can also use a soft fist in this same action, so swapping from that palm of hand to a soft fist. And again, it's just that up and down movement of the tissue to create a vibration effect. Here's another lovely vibration for the calf, a notoriously hypertonic muscle. So note here my arm position, I'm supporting the ankle joint. I don't want to be putting the vibration through the calf with that ankle joint or knee joint flopping around. So it's really important you support the joint. And then I'm just using my hand, power from the back leg to create some vibration through the tissue. So a really nice way just to take the edge off, to soften the calf before we get into our general massage techniques. Again, in supine, another lovely way to add vibrations to the calf. So flexing that knee up, having the foot up against your leg, the leg that's on the bed so that it doesn't slip, and then just using your hands, power from the back leg, to put some vibrations through that calf. So a nice way to desensitize and get some of the tone out of that muscle before you apply some of your general massage techniques.